what's going on? So this is a Synchron deck profile that I was running in the last locals I played in. Basically, just wanted to play something new. Jet Synchron got unbanned, so I want to play with Jet Synchron. Been waiting for it to get unbanned for a while, and let's see. So I went 2-1. Basically everybody in this tournament went 2-1, so one person was 3-0. Everyone else was 2-1 except for like a couple other people. So pretty much tied for second. And I think it was a pretty good list. I don't know what change. There's a lot of changes I would make. But let's just go into I'll talk about those changes when I go into the deck profile. So for the actual Synchrons, played level 1s, Jet Synchron and Cyber Synchron. Jet Synchron, you have to play him. He's just so good. He can summon himself back. Great to summon off of Junk Speeder. Cyber Synchron, pretty good. If you hard open Jet Synchron, you still want to have a level 1 to go into. He's good to have. And then I only play one level 2 Synchron, which is Flare. It's just really good for bringing out more non-tuners, because a lot of times when you're playing this deck, you just don't have enough non-tuners to make synchro plays. And then for level 3s, I just played triple Junk Synchron. He's the best Synchron. Any level 2 in your grave plus this guy makes Speeder, and then you win the game. And then we've got triple Stardust Synchron. It's also a really good extender. It's almost like a level 4 Jet Synchron. It's just really good. And there's good combos you could do with this one and the Stardust Trail. But yeah, so here's the Synchrons. Basically, 1 through 4. Summon all of them off of Junk Speeder, and then you just make crazy synchro plays. For the non-tuners, play 1 Stardust Trail for the Stardust Synchron play combo. Caligo Clawcrow for when you open up just Junk Synchron and no way to get anything in grave. It's good to have 2 of those. Yeah, they're pretty good. Play double Synchron Carrier. It's pretty much the same thing as playing Caligo. So if you open one or the other, it doesn't really make too much of a difference. Yeah, that's just I don't know how to explain it. I would rather run. I wouldn't run 3-1 or 3-1. I would just run 2-2. I played 2 Junk Converter. I originally played 3, but you have so many ways to search Junk Synchron now with all the spells and stuff, so you don't need 3. So 2 is fine, and then triple Doppel Warrior because it's the best. It's the best level 2 in your deck, I would say. And yeah, I got my Stardust Overdrive one that I pulled when I was like 12. So yeah, fun to play with cards that are super old. Oh yeah, same with my Junk Synchron. I've had these Junk Synchrons since I was like in junior high, so it's fun to play with them still. And then Psychic Tracker. I play Emergency Teleport, so I just wanted to have one psychic monster that I can summon that's a non-tuner. So yeah, there we go. And you can also summon itself, so it's pretty good. For other things we play, I also play the Psy Reflector package because I wanted to play Emergency Teleport. So if you don't know what this does, when it's normal or special summoned, you can add Assault Beast or Assault Mode Activate to your hand, and then you can discard Assault Beast, send it to the graveyard. Leaves the field here. So you discard Assault Beast, add Assault Mode Activate, and then once per turn you can reveal Assault Mode Activate, special summon a Soul Beast and then increase its level by up to 4. So you make it a level 7, and then you can synchro them off into Chaos Ruler. Or Lord Omega, and then just rip a card or get your play started. So it's pretty good. For hand traps, I played Triple Gamma and the Driver. So I thought these guys are pretty good to have in the main deck. They're okay going first, and then going second, they're pretty good too. A lot of people don't really respect Gamma, so a lot of times you could just use it to rip a card out of your opponent's hand, because yeah, 6+2 makes Omega, and then just this one card trades for 2 cards with your opponent, so it's pretty good. It's also psychic, so you can summon it off of E-Telly, so there's also that, and it's a tuner, so you can make other cards. You can even use this to make Chaos Ruler to get your play started, so that's pretty cool too. And then Triple Ash, just because Ash is really good this format. Yeah, I play Ash. And then Triple Imperm. I don't use the Ultimate Rare anymore because I sold it, so I got the Super. But yeah, Imperm's just good. It's just a good card. For the spells, play 1 Stardust Illumination for the Stardust Synchron play. Basically, when you summon Stardust Synchron, add Illumination, Illumination dumps Trail, and then when you activate Stardust Synchron's affected tribute a monster, you can summon back your Stardust Trail, and then make a level 8 Synchro. So, play 1 Call by the Grave, just protect plays. Play triple E-Telly to summon out the, either the Psy Reflector to start plays, you can summon out Gamma to get a level 2 tuner on, or you can summon out Tracker to get a level 3 non-tuner. So just a lot of good cards to summon off of Emergency Teleport. So that's why I like that card. And then we got our Junk Synchron Searchers. So triple tuning plus double Synchro Overtake. So 5 ways, I guess 8 ways to get into Junk Synchron. Actually, no, you play even more because of the converters. So then the converters plus any tuner equals Junk Synchron in hand. So a lot of ways to get into your speeder plays. But yeah, so that's the main deck. And then for the extra deck, I play Double Star Shaman. Pretty good card. It's a level 2 Synchro Tuner, so, and it can summon a bunch of things, so it's pretty good. Phonon Pulse Dragon. If you have Cupid Pitch, I would play Cupid Pitch. It's a lot better than this. I just play this because I just wanted a level 4. And then I've got XL Synchron. It's yeah, just a good Synchro Tuner. Make stuff on your opponent's turn. And then other 5s, we got, oh, actually the other Synchro Tuner is Shooting Riser. Shooting Riser is really good. It's got a lot of uses. It was in the Flunder matchup, you could send Banshee Search to get Zombie rolled onto the field, because you don't really care if any of your stuff turns into zombies. And then you could also send Token Collector, so if people are playing Sword Soul or the Adventure stuff, you could get around that. Junk Speeder, that's your main guy that you always want to try and get into. And then I've got Stardust Charge Warrior, good level 6. And then for 7s, what did I play for? I don't think I played, oh yeah, I guess Riser is a 7. And then for 8s, I play a lot of 8s. I played Destroyer, Omega, Stardust Dragon, and Chaos Ruler. So I play a lot of 8s. Most of the time, you're not going to go into Destroyer. That's just there for Synchro Overtake. If you don't know what Synchro Overtake does, you reveal a Synchro in your extra deck, and then you special summon one of its material from the that's listed on. So since Junk Destroyer has Junk Synchron listed as material, you can special summon it. So it's pretty good. Crystal Wing's a really good Omni Negate, or Monster Negate? Yeah, it's just a good Monster Negate to have. Omega rips cards out of your opponent's hand. Stardust Dragon. I just like Stardust Dragon. Have this card forever, so let's see. Let me think. Why do I need Stardust Dragon in this deck? Probably not. You probably play better level 8. I just like Stardust Dragon. Chaos Ruler gets your play started because you can mill 5, add something to your hand. I kind of play this deck as a rank 9 engine, so a lot of times I'll go into rank 9s for my end boards. Hot Red, really good Omni Negate. Shen is a really good floodgate that a lot of decks can't really play around. I won a lot of games against the Despia matchup or against the Eldritch matchup because Shen would just banish everything. It also comes back too, so that's pretty good. And then Trishula, just a really good rank 9 to go into. Rips a bunch of cards out of your opponent's hand, field, and grave. So, and then 1 level 10 Satellite Warrior, really good for just finishing your opponent because it can pop a bunch of cards and then attack for a bunch of damage. Yeah, let's see. For the side deck, I played Double Tactics. I like it in the side, just because I like having the option of putting it in when I'm going first. I'd rather have this going first than going second. Not a lot of decks in the current meta will do stuff on during your main phase when you, like, just randomly. Like Despia, if they resolve their Brandon in red, it doesn't really matter at that point if you have tactics or not, because by that time you've already been beat. I guess against the Flunder matchup it'd be pretty good because then you can take their M-Pen. But then again, by that point, once they've already activated the Dreaming Town, by the end of that sequence, they'll probably already have Apex Avian. So just having it in your sideboard for going first is better, just to play against hand traps, versus going second. Other going first cards, I played double Anti-Spell. It's just good against a lot of the decks right now. Basically IO. I played triple Bell for the Despia matchup. Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't know if it's any better than... honestly, there's not a whole lot of room to side in Bell. Maybe you take out the Gammas and then you put in other stuff. But yeah, Bell's pretty good. Let's see. Hard going second cards, I play 1 Pink, 1 Mind Control. Mind Control is pretty good, taking opponent's things, use it as Synchron material. If I play this again, I'd probably take out a Bell for a Change of Heart, just so I can have 2 cards to steal opponent's monsters. So I think that'd just be pretty cool. Play Mind Control and Change of Heart. And then Pink is just a really good going second card. Plus Pink plus Psy Reflector or Pink plus any of your other level 1s turns into Chaos Ruler, and then you can get your play started. And then I played against back row cards, Double Twin and a Harpies. Yeah, they're just good. Pretty good. And then my Shooting Riser targets Necker World Banshee, Token Collector, and Zombie World. So yeah, that's the sideboard. Maybe we can do a quick little, what's it called? We can do a test hand. I think in my last video, a lot of people wanted test hands. Let's see. So we'll make a test hand, we'll just pile shuffle. Hopefully we don't brick. Honestly, this deck bricks. I'm not gonna lie, this deck bricks. And when it bricks, it feels so bad. But it does have a lot of starters. And a lot of it really depends on if your opponent's playing like hand traps. So a lot of times you just hope that they let you resolve a Gamma. Oops. Cut, we'll draw 5, overtake, start a Synchron, Illumination, Claw Crow, and Gamma. So pretty much what this is gonna look like here is we'll activate overtake, because if they ash it, you could just make your, we'll just say this is full combo. Okay, so let's say overtake, everyone's gonna ash it, so you're gonna gamma summon where's the driver? Summon the driver, and then overtake resolves. We'll summon the Synchron, and then we had to reveal Junk Destroyer. And now we can make an 8. Since we have Junk Synchron and Caligo Clockcrow in hand, we don't need to make Chaos Ruler, so we can make Omega. Actually, this combo line almost identically showed up in one of my games. Okay, so now we use Omega, we banish it, rip a card out of their hand. So now they have 3 cards in hand, probably no more hand traps, so you can most likely play through the rest of this. So we'll well, you don't have to activate Clockcrow, it can just special summon itself, make a 5. You'll make Speeder. Speeder is gonna go 4, 3, 2, 1. So here's our 2, our 4, our 1, and our 3. Let's see. Now, since you special summon Stardust Synchron, actually you don't have to activate it because you already have the Illuminate. Normally, when you special summon it, you would add Illumination to your hand, but let's activate it. So activate the Illumination. We'll dump the Trail so we can get our guy out. So now what we're gonna do is go for an, actually maybe we will go for a, yeah, we'll go for an 8. We'll go for Chaos Ruler. We'll mill 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's pretty good mills. We'll add Doppel Warrior back to our hand. And now what we'll do is Synchro 9. We're gonna make our Hot Red. Now we'll activate, let me see what we want to do here. We'll activate Chaos Ruler. We'll banish Light and Dark to special summon itself back out. And then you can activate Doppel Warrior to summon itself. Now what we'll do is, I might have done this wrong. Let's see. We'll make a 6. Make a 6. Get into a charge. And then we'll draw a card and then summon 2 tokens. And now what we could do is make a 9. No, I don't think I did this wrong. So we make a 9 for Trishula and just rip another card out of their hand. And then what we're gonna do here is activate Stardust. Where's my Stardust? Stardust Synchron Engrave. We'll tribute the token. Summon out Stardust Synchron. And then special summon out Stardust Trail because he tributed a monster. And now what we'll do is Synchro 8. We'll make Stardust Dragon. We can make another token. And then we can activate, let's see, we can activate Jet Synchron. We'll discard the other shard of Synchron, special summon it out. And then from here, you could probably, if you can make double star, and then have double star make, let's see. Actually, I don't know what to do from here. Honestly, if I was at this point, your opponent has 2 cards in hand, I would probably just make, what's it called? I'd just make Shen Shen. And then either end there. What else could you do with this? Yeah, if I could go into Riser somehow, that'd be pretty cool. Not really seeing it at the moment. But this is pretty good. You've already summoned Trishula. You've ripped 3, I guess 4 cards out of their hand at this point. And you have 1 Omni Negate, a Floodgate, and then Protection. And then you got an E-Telly for whatever else. So, yeah, actually that was a very good combo. I'm gonna pat myself on the back for that one. Yeah, because Omega traded with 2 cards, Trishula ripped a 3rd card, and then maybe that's it. And then I guess Hot Red trades with another card, and then you got your Floodgate and then Protection. So not a bad deal. Not bad indeed. Makes me wonder, because if I was playing Formula Synchron, I could have went into Formula Synchron, drew another card, and then had Satellite Warrior on their turn. So maybe I'll think about playing Formula Synchron instead of Double Star Shaman. So anyways, that is the goo. If you have any questions about the deck, let me know. But yeah, rank 9 spam machine. Honestly, if I had Baron, I would play Baron. That's probably what I would change with the deck. Instead of playing Stardust Dragon, play Baron. Or instead of playing Trishula, you can play Baron. It's really up to you. Whatever floats your boat. Synchrons can get pretty complicated or uncomplicated depending on what you want to go into. But yeah, leave a comment if you liked the video. If there's any other decks you want to see, or if you have any suggestions to improve the deck, I'm all ears. I do take you guys' response into account when I make my decks. So, peace out.